Hey everyone, it's Emmy Knightley, and today we are back to Love is Strange. We met the main cast, and now we're in photography class, and we're gonna see what mixed dogs' surprises. Once I enter the classroom, I head to the back and sit down in my usual seat. Contrary to what Chloe would have you believe, I don't sit back here to slack off like she does. I sit back here because it's centered right by where Mixed Dog usually lectures. Speaking of Chloe, I can see her sauntering with Rachel. She grabs a couple of chairs and drags them noisily across the tile so that she and Rachel can sit with me. Chloe likes she's already prepared to nap all the way through class. Typical. Rachel, on the other hand, she's got top marks, even though she's more into being in photos, not taking them. She's already got her textbook open, and she's running a paint-stained finger down the page. Victoria walks in just a moment later with Taylor at her side. She glances at me, then immediately looks away when she catches me looking back. Her lips are pressed together in a hard line as Taylor chatters in her ear. I guess she's not in a gossipy mood today. Kate's seat is over by the window. She mouths hello to me as she takes her spot, organizing her books into a neat pile. Oh god! Oh my gosh. You know... Okay, yeah, this is basically why I was like, you shouldn't watch this playthrough unless you've already played Life is Strange or don't mind spoilers. I'm not gonna go into super details, but I was really wondering what they were gonna do with Mr. Jefferson, because I know they're like, nothing bad happens in this AU. And I was like, does Mr. Jefferson still exist? I'm glad that their solution was to turn him into a hot dog man. To be honest, it's probably the best solution anyone could have come up with, so that's fair. Good morning, class! What a lovely Monday morning! There's a few grumbles here and there. Chloe's is the loudest. Mixed Dog ignores them all. As you all know, I told you last week I'd have a big surprise coming today. Well, the day has come for me to announce the second annual Blackwell photo contest! I can feel butterflies literally explode in my stomach. Oof. Next to me, Chloe and Rachel shoot me looks. Called it. Victoria stiffens in her seat and sits up a little straighter. Kate smiles, of course. She's as bright as the spotted sun she's sitting in. Now, this contest will be a little different from last year's. You'll have to pick a partner because the contest motive is the bonds between people. This doesn't mean you both have to be in the photo, although it's not against the rules. The photo can be of anything. Your bond will be expressed by working together. I want to see all kinds of photos represented. I encourage all of you to enter. At the end of the week, each pair will submit their photo. Of course, I'll be judging to pick the winner. As for the prize, the winner will have their photo displayed in the front entrance of the main building and a feature in the Blackwell totem. Damn, that prize arrangement sucks compared to the one the year before. We only have until Friday? Shit. If I wind up entering, I'm gonna have to start thinking about it right away. Who am I kidding? Of course I'm going to enter. Mixed Dogs turns to survey the class, hands on their hips. One thing you should keep in mind, be certain of who you choose for a partner, because you can't change once you've picked. You'll both need to work together to create your photo. No cooperation, no entry. I'm starting to feel a little bit nervous about this whole thing. Sure, I've been taking photos for as long as I can remember, but I've never collaborated with someone else like this before. If you plan to enter, I need you to pick your partners for the end of today's class, so I can add your names to the registration sheet. Okay, I'm assuming this is how you pick whose route you go on. Double shit. I have no idea who to ask and almost no time to make up my mind. Fidgeting nervously, I glance around the classroom. I can already see people murmuring to another about their plans. Chloe, who's half asleep, raises her eyebrows at me when I meet her gaze. I guess she wasn't so zoned out that she wasn't listening. Also, I should save. Rachel winks when I look at her, and I think about how much practice she's had posing for photos. Everyone knows that she wants to be a model. Kate waves her fingers at me, smiling encouragingly. She doesn't have to say anything for me that she knows. She doesn't have to say anything for me to know that she thinks I should enter. Victoria, she stiffens a little, but she doesn't look away immediately this time. She holds my gaze. I'm not sure if she's issuing a challenge. The choice is mine. I could ask anyone. Nothing's stopping me but my own shyness. The worst that could happen is I'll be turned down. I'm gonna ask Chloe. She's gonna be like, nah, man. I'm just gonna cry. Which honestly seems completely mortifying if I'm gonna be real here, but I'd be even more disappointed with myself if I don't enter at all. Damn, I fucking hated in like high school when they'd be like, oh, pick a partner for this class, and if it wasn't like one of my immediate like friends was in that class, it was always just like everyone would pair up and I'd be like, who's left? But I always hated in classes when they would be a partner assignment, but they'd be like, oh, you guys can pick. I'd be like, please make it singular or just pick for us, because I don't want that pressure. Who should I ask? I'm gonna ask Chloe, my love, of course. Sorry. You ain't Chloe, so... Are you sure you want to choose Chloe? Yes. There's something like the tried and true. I know Chloe would be willing to help me. It's practically cheating to ask her. But if the theme is bonds between people, then what better choice than my partner in crime? Oh my goodness. Oh man. I am smiling. I lean over the desk towards her. Hey, Old Faithful. Chloe snorts. That makes me sound like something that should be taken out behind a barn and shot. It's a geyser, not a dog. Whatevs. Chloe's mouth twitches. She reaches up underneath her beanie, knocking it askew as she combs her fingers through her hair. Yeah, will you pretty please help me with the contest, dearest Chloe? Her voice is pitched up. She sounds like a mouse. I do not sound like that. Yeah, Max's voice is actually like deeper than Chloe's. Yes. No, I don't. I mean, yes, I'll help you with the contest. And you do sound like that. A little. Wait, really? Your voice gets a little... I give her a shove, laughing. No, the contest. You want to enter? Duh, I'll finally get to ride the victory train with you. My heart swells. I was sure that Chloe would help, and hearing her say it feels really good. We've always stuck together on everything. At least we did it before I had to leave. We were at one another's side for so many years. Almost all my best memories have Chloe in them. Sometimes I wish we could go back to those days. But we're still symbiotic as we ever were, even if we're pretty different now. Different interests, different styles, but still friends. That's how I know that what we have is real. Well, that's if I win. Well, it's if I win. It's not even up for the debate. You'll blow it out of the water. We're interrupted by Mixed Dog trailing back to the front of the classroom, clearing their throat. Alright. I've got to get into today's lecture. If you haven't picked out a partner yet, then be sure that you do before class lets out. I settle back into my seat as the lesson begins, but I can barely focus. All I can think about is the contest. When class lets out, it feels like hours later, and I leap out of my seat. Chloe takes her time getting up, reaching to scratch herself under her arm. Why do they say she's scratching her pits? I think my buzz is already wearing off. It's school's fault. Nothing's ever your fault. Not at all. I grin. That's my Chloe. So, this contest thing, you're gonna help me see another A+ for the first time in like 4 years, right? Chloe, it's a contest, not an assignment. Right, we split the $1 million. I'm not so sure we're gonna win $1 million. We split the, what, half mil? Quarter? 10 grand? Chloe, winning is its own reward. Jesus, calm down there, Pollyanna. We can decide what to do with the prize after you win. I'm pretty sure there's no prize, and it would be us winning, not just me. As you say, I'm just here for the victory train, remember? More like the gravy train. Gravy. Chloe clutches her stomach dramatically. I already know what to say. Maybe we can go to the True Whales tomorrow morning? Genius, Max, if I can hold off on my cravings for that long. Can you believe Joyce still won't do takeout? Actually, yes, I completely believe that. Well, I'm gonna go blaze my way through math class. Oh, fucking math class? Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna go blaze my way through math class. Literally, behind the bleachers, because I'm not going to math class. Classic. My voice is dry, which Chloe picks up on, but it doesn't seem to bother her. I'll text you later? I'll be waiting for it. Chloe cuffs me on the shoulder, and then she grabs her bag and goes to sneak off to her smokeout spot, while I go to Mixed Dog's desk to give them our names for the registration sheet. I'm glad I asked my best friend to be my partner for the contest. Chloe is no photographer, but if it's about bonds, then we've got this on lock. I hope. The breakfast rush at the Two Wells Diner always takes me by surprise, even though I've been coming here since I was a kid. The atmosphere is always electric, the frantic energy of the bustling staff, the impatient, hungry truckers perched at the lunch counter like hulking, cheerless birds on a wire. Damn, fucking Max is getting verbose here. The sleepy locals slumped in their booths over steaming mugs of coffee. I've been here nursing my own coffee for 10 minutes now. This morning I woke up to a text Chloe sent at 2 a.m. asking me to meet her at the diner at 8 sharp for breakfast. She's late, of course. I should probably be more annoyed with this, but I'm kind of used to it. Chloe tries, but she's never been able to keep to a schedule. It's kind of a miracle she manages to make it to her classes on time, most days. I suppose this means I should be more worried about asking Chloe of all people to help me with my entry for the photo contest. But Chloe's never let me down when I've needed her. Not ever. And she's not starting today. I can't stop the smile that spreads across my face when Chloe enters the diner. She scans the room, panting a little, looking disheveled. When her eyes light on mine, her face breaks out into a grin of its own, and she makes a beeline towards our booth. Hey, sorry I'm late. She slides in the booth with effortless cool, shooting me her most charming apologetic smile. You mad? No, of course I'm not mad. How can I be mad at that face? I laughed, shaking my head and taking a sip of my coffee. This is actually pretty punctual for you. I'm impressed. Chloe laughs too, looking visibly relieved. She slumps back into the booth, beaming playfully and knocking her foot against mine beneath the table. Oh my god, we're in love. I know, not bad, right? Chloe grins at me like we're kids again, like we're sharing a secret. Even though I've been back in Arcadia Bay for a year now, there's something about being on the receiving end of her smiles again that kind of takes my breath away. I can tell I'm staring at her with what must be the dopiest look on my face, but I can't help it. Deliberately, I drag my eyes from her face and scan the diner, licking my lips. You hungry? God, yes. Chloe cranes her neck dramatically, looking around the diner. Where is Joyce anyway? I'm gonna die of starvation before she even takes my order. Then she'll be childless and you'll be partnerless and my sad, hungry ghost will be forever bound to the two whales. Cursed to haunt greasy truckers at painfully slow waitstaff for eternity. Not so fast, Casper. Chloe snorts. I kick her lightly beneath the table and continue despite the interruption. Joyce should be out with your food in a minute. It's like flipping a switch. Chloe's face lights up, the previous conversation immediately stricken from her memory. She leans forward, seizing my hands in hers and dragging them across the table. Max, you've been my best friend since we were kids. My first mate, my partner in crime. And now, the girl who buys me breakfast! I'm ready to take the next step. Max, will you do me the great honor of marrying me and buying me food for the rest of our lives? She's been doing this more and more lately. It's 'cause we're in love. Every time is serious, Max. Why won't you understand? Say things that could just be joking, but could also be, well, flirting. I just can't figure out if Chloe's being deliberately confusing, or if I'm such a colossal social dunce that I can't tell the difference. Chloe wiggles her eyebrows, squeezing my hands playfully. Max? I laugh awkwardly, feeling a blush rise on my face and yank my hands out of her grip. Who said I'm buying? Chloe pouts, bottom lip jutting out dramatically. You know, I did just offer to spend the rest of my life with you. The least you could do is offer to pay for my... Wait, what did you give me? Oh shit. I gotta save. Oh yeah, I'll save here. I gotta do wakey wakey eggs and bakey. Always wakey wakey eggs and bakey. Your favorite, bacon, side of eggs? Chloe slams her palms down the table excitedly. Hot damn, now we're talking! Joyce bustles out of the kitchen a few minutes later, expertly balancing trays loaded with breakfast foods. Chloe smirks mischievously, leaning forward into the booth. Why do I always end up being hungry during diner scenes in Life is Strange? No doubt with something cheerfully antagonistic on the tip of her tongue. But the morning rush is so hectic that Joyce barely has time to set the plates down in front of us before tearing off across the restaurant to attend the family of five that just filled up the last free booth. Chloe looks briefly disappointed that she lost the opportunity to annoy her mother. At least until she remembers there's food in front of her. Chloe eats with a sort of single-minded ferocity not uncommon in wild dogs. She's got about the same level of manners too, I remember. Think of all times she's stolen food right off my plate and unconsciously hunching over my wheel when she looks up and starts eyeing my waffles. You gonna finish that? I'm gonna say yes. Is mine. Chloe, I love you, but you know what I also love? Eating. Down, girl. I pull my plate closer to my body and wave my fork menacingly in her direction. Chloe pouts, fixing me with her best puppy dog eyes. No. Worth a shot. Chloe shrugs and leans back into the booth. So I bet you're pretty pumped to get started on your project, huh? I'm gonna fail the entire game because I said she couldn't have my waffles. The entire game is over because I wouldn't let her have my waffles. It's fine, but at least I'll have my waffles. I bite my lip, shifting my gaze from Chloe's eager face to the window facing the street. I watch a few cars pass by, trying to gather my thoughts. I guess I'm excited. But I glance back to Chloe, unable to stop the smile that tugs at the corner of my mouth. She always knows when there's something I'm not saying. But I'm pretty nervous too. I still can't believe I actually volunteered for the contest. I can. Chloe says it like it's just a fact. I feel butterflies flutter in my stomach, nervous for a whole other reason now. Confidence has always seemed to come as easy as breathing to Chloe, and I get it. She's tough and beautiful and smarter than she gives herself credit for. That all makes sense. But it's her unwavering confidence in me that I just can't wrap my head around sometimes. Basically, I can't believe Max is Simone and Chloe is Kamina. That's amazing. Look, even the hair. The hair. Oh, wait, shit. Oh, man. Oh, God. I didn't even see this. Okay, well. Okay, a moment, please. September 3rd. New school year, new journal, same old me. I gotta say that finally filling out my last journal all the way made me kind of sad. It lasted me the whole year, and completing the last page felt like, well, like closing a book. But it was really satisfying too. I overstuffed it with memories and all the amateur scrapbooking I did in it, so I'm always going to have something to look back at when I want to relive all the good times I had here at Blackwell during my first year. I put it in a super secret place, hint to self in case I made it way too secret and I forgot. Dorothea Lange. And then went out to buy a new notebook. That's this one. So hello, new journal. I'm Max Caulfield. I'm 17, at least for the next couple of weeks. I'm a wannabe photographer. I also like to play guitar and doodle. Pretty basic, huh? I don't know what this year's going to be like, but if it's anything like my first year here, it's going to be awesome. Fingers crossed. Time to get going. It's 9:42 a.m. and I don't want to miss my first class. I'll update later with all the deeds. That drawing's so cute. September 5th. I lied about updating later. Oops. In my defense, the last 2 days have been a whirlwind. I'm still trying to get used to my schedule, and I wanted to catch up with all the people I didn't get to see over the summer. I lucked out and I shared a lot of classes with my friends this semester. I'm so glad I convinced Chloe to take photography. She's in a bunch of science classes too, so I think she's glad for an easy art class. Rachel's in my photography class too, and so is Kate. And so is Victoria, which should surprise approximately no one. Of course, I have a shit ton of homework already, but that's par for the course. The corpse! Fuck! Real life is strange coming in here. I'm actually pretty happy about it. I know it's weird, but over the summer I missed everything about Blackwell, and that includes the homework. I'm pretty sure I won't be saying this once I actually get started on it, but let me live in blissful ignorance for a little bit, okay? September 8th. The Vortex Club's already wallpapering the entire school in their party posters. Rachel trying her best to get me to go. LOL. I can picture it now. Me wedged in a corner with a migraine from the music, wondering why the floor is all sticky. No thanks. Chloe already got her first detention. Highly impressive. I sneaked in snacks for her through a window like a ninja. I had to stand in a bush and signal her. I am nothing if not an amazing friend. That's so cute. Kate and I have a tea date set up for today. I'm actually waiting for her to finish getting ready, and then we're off to the races. It'll be really awesome to finally sit down and have a good talk with her and catch up after summer vacation. I got to talk to Mom and Dad today. I had to coach them through getting the video chat set up for the millionth time, but it was so nice. I miss them a lot already. They're really proud of me for keeping my scholarship into year 2. It feels so good to know that they've totally got my back on my quest to become a real artiste. I would never have been able to come here at all if it weren't for them. And Kate just texted me that she's ready to leave, so gotta go. September 10th. I should have guessed I'd butt heads with Victoria Chase eventually. It was just a matter of time. Sigh. I thought after all the bitchiness last year, she might have had some kind of realization during the summer and adjusted her attitude, but nope. It was for the dumbest reason too, not that she's ever had a good reason to pick on me. She tried to accuse me of stealing a tin of cookies. What? She still went missing from the kitchen that she saw me coming out of it today. No shit, because that's where we keep all our food. It's barely even a coincidence. I swear that she's just looking for reasons to bother me, like she's just constantly dying to get out my case about something. She doesn't even care. For someone like her, bad press is still press, I suppose. I just have to keep being the bigger person about it. But she gets me so mad. September 14th. Rachel gave me a friendship bracelet today. I'm as surprised as you are. She and Chloe and I went, get this, bowling. It was us three and a bunch of old people there for their league game, but it was actually really fun. Chloe strikes the pins down like a wrecking ball. She and Rachel were neck and neck. Meanwhile, I became very acquainted with the gutter, but it's cool. It's not like I wanted to win anyway. Sob. We ate cheese fries the whole time and then went for a walk, and then Chloe dropped Rachel and I off on campus for heading back. We went back to the dorms and Rachel said she had something for me before giving me the bracelet. Little old me? You shouldn't have. For reals though, it was so unexpected. Rachel's so nice. The bracelet is rainbow and I'm wearing it right now, right next to the bracelet Chloe gave me at the end of last semester. And now I need to sleep off all these cheese fries. I feel like I'm about to explode. September 18th. I should think about joining a club. Everyone else is in one, except Chloe. Kate runs a couple of them, but seeing as I'm not very religious, I'd feel really awkward growing. I got her advice about it anyway. She told me there's a Halloween committee. Yes. Dana Ward's in charge of it. I might go talk to her about it today. I'm a little shy to try to join, even though Dana's my friend. So like a wuss, I asked Kate if she'd join with me. Because Kate is a literal angel, she said yes. We're going to go get some details on it later. I'd better start planning my costume. I know Dana's intense about this stuff. September 24th. My birthday was good. Kate got the 2 wheels with a few of my friends and a little day trip to Portland with Chloe. So glad my B-Day fell on a Saturday this year and the presents are mine. All mine. Why is Max drawing fan art of Chloe and Rachel together? Chloe was all mad at Rachel today because Rachel canceled plans on her. She was all huffy. It was kind of cute. I asked her why and she said she didn't know. I went knocking on Rachel's door later and she took 2 whole minutes to answer. When she did, I saw why. She's got a nasty cold. It was almost funny to see indestructible Rachel Amber with a sniffly red nose. say this much, Max, but I did feel sorry for her, I promise. I relayed the info to Chloe and she felt bad about getting upset. We went to the market and came back with lemon tea and soup, and Chloe went wherever she does when she picks up weed and scored a few ounces. The look on Rachel's face was priceless when we gave her the get well soon kit. She kept thanking us but told us to go away so that we wouldn't get sick. Chloe said fuck that and sat in her room with her anyways. So if Chloe's sick next week, we all know why. September 29th. Damn, does the Vortex Club ever face consequences for anything? They held last week's party out on the football field. It was insane. They had a live band and a fireworks show. A fireworks show! I could see it all the way from the dorms. There was no way that it wasn't reported, but of freaking course not a single cop showed up. The field was completely trashed the next day. It looks like a tornado hit it. Dun dun. Or like a really stinky 5-day hippie love festival happened out there. It's filthy. Gym classes have been cancelled and the Bigfoots won't be able to play this week. If I were Pencil Wells, I'd send Victoria Chase and her minions out there with trash bags to pick it all up, but he's not doing shit about it as usual. And of course she won't stop talking super loudly about how awesome and great the party was or whatever. I think she makes sure I'm in earshot before she brings it up. As if I even care. But maybe I should thank her. I mean, I don't have to go to gym this week. There's a silver lining to everything, or in this case, gold. October 2nd. Kate's spending a lot of time in her room lately. I haven't been seeing her in the TV lounge very much, even though she's usually there for movie nights. I know she's mixed dogs as assistant, and that her art course load is super heavy this semester. Homework has really been dragging me down too. I should try to get her to take a break or something so we can both do something fun and relaxing. October 4th. Kate said that she can't do anything with me this weekend, which is pretty disappointing, but I'll deal. Today in class, Mixed Dog told us that they've got a surprise laid up for us on Monday. Great, now I'm going to spend all weekend dying to know what it is. Can't concentrate. Thinking of surprise. Hoping something super cool. I want to put my mad photo skills to work. October 7th. It's a photo contest. I should have known. I think I'm the only one that wasn't surprised and totally unprepared. You have to sign up in pairs and have to pick a partner today because the deadline is Friday. Friday! Needless to say, I'm swaying on my desk. I don't know who I should ask. Should I play it safe? Or maybe high risk equals high reward? I don't know. I have to decide like right now, as in close my journal on the side. Now. October 7th. Later, I asked Chloe because there's no such thing as picking wrong when it means picking my best friend. With her on my side, the contest's going to be a blue breeze. Of course, she had to have her chance at teasing me first, but that's a small toll to pay. Besides, I know she's totally into the idea of helping. We'll be meeting at the Two Whales first thing tomorrow morning to plot. Okay. Awesome. Max, you're like the best photographer in school. I know sometimes you get in your head about all this shit, but it's really not so complicated. Of course you're gonna kill it here. I smiled gently back, hearing David's hesitance at the end of her sentence. But? Chloe smiles bashfully, cheeks flushing just slightly, looking up at me through a fringe of blue hair like a kid with her hand in the cookie jar. But it was kind of surprising you asked me to help you with your project. What? Chloe shifts in her seat. Shifts in her sheet. The food is gone now. She was nothing to distract her from conversation, so she grabs a packet of sugar from the center of the table, tearing it open and pouring the contents out into shapes on the tabletop. Joyce is gonna be so pissed. I mean, there are lots of, good photographers in that class, Max. I basically took photography so I could hang out with you and Rachel at school a few times a week. Chloe, you're like my best friend. There's no one else I'd rather have my corner for stuff like this. Chloe looks up from the pile of sugar she was carefully shaping into swirls in the center of the table. Best friend. Dun dun! How dare you use those words towards Chloe, Max. Her tone is light, but the look on her face makes me feel like I didn't say quite the right thing. My first mate? My partner in crime. The girl I buy breakfast for. Chloe's face breaks out in a wide grin, cheeks pink. In that case, can I order another? No. Chloe laughs. Worth a shot. So I guess we better get started on this thing. The rules say you need to take your photos somewhere in Arcadia Bay. Do you know where you want to go? The lighthouse! I'm gonna say you decide because the point of this is bond, so if I do it all, that's not a bond. Actually, why don't you tell me where you want to go? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save it here. So, next episode, we will see where Chloe wants to go. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough so far, and I hope you all have a great day. See you next time!